So the trailer is all fully welded now, and the only thing I noticed pulling it down the road is that that wheel kind of wobbles a little bit, which makes the trailer shimmy back and forth. So I've got another set of these wheels, so I'm going to swap that one out, and then I've got the extendo hitch done. And basically what I did is I just put a piece of pipe or a piece of square tube there, and then I noticed that it was a little springy, so I put this piece of pipe over the top of it. I also just welded some gussets onto these bushings, but that is nice and sturdy, and then I've just got double nuts on there to hold that for now. Make sure it'll all work before I get some nylock nuts for it, but just need to grind that a little bit more and then I'll paint it. And then the only thing I noticed is I can turn left full lock and it's fine. When I turn right full lock, this doesn't hit, but it does go just underneath of the fender. The other thing that happens when I go full turn to the right is this hitch kind of rolls under. So this rotates and this folds down, so it's stuck 90 degrees with this straight down over this way, and then I have to twist the trailer and drag it to the side to reset it. But I don't think I'm going to put travel limiters in there, because I don't ever go full right turn with this thing because it makes the sidecar wheel scrub so bad. But we're going to go strap the GoPros to this thing after I swap that wheel out and take it out for a test drive and see how it handles. No. Yes, we are. We're going to go take it for a test drive.
Guess what? I lost my tooth.
And she lost her tooth. But yeah, we're going to go take that out for a test drive after I swap that wheel out. And then if everything works, we'll take it apart and paint it. And then figure out how we're going to mount the sled to that. My idea so far is just to build a rail on 3 sides that I'm going to drill and tap holes for, so I can pull it off and have a flatbed if I want it. But yeah, we'll just drill and tap like a rail system onto that, so I can go ahead and paint it now. Otherwise, my plan is to just get some really thin plywood and then just ratchet strap the sled down to it. So the first couple test drives with this, the first one went okay. The second one, I probably went a little faster than I should have, and I did swap this tire out, but this one's off center or out of balance quite a ways, so it was wobbling up and down, and that shook this pin loose. As you can see, I've just got a shaft on each side. I didn't have one big enough to go the whole way across the swing arm, so the one on this side actually just shook loose and came off, and then it was hanging on by that one over there. This was my fault because I didn't remember to tighten these, so they just the set screws just shook loose. So hopefully the really horribly rigged up GoPro back there got it, or the one on the bike got it, so we can see when that actually happened. So here's the solution to the swing arm coming apart. I found, actually, I had a piece like this, and had I known I had a piece like this, I would have done it this way in the first place instead of 2 individual short ones. But I found a piece to go all the way across, and instead of 4 set screws holding it in, we'll have 2 set screws over there, 1 set screw over here, and then the last hole is going to be for a cotter pin, which will go through here. So even if all the set screws fail, that cotter pin's still going to hold it. And then I cut a little slot in the end, so when I stick this in there, I've got something to put a screwdriver in to align that hole. So that's going to go there. And I haven't looked at the GoPro cameras, but I did that more just so you guys could see it in action than for me to actually see how it works. But I'm happy with it as is. It's going to get primered and painted, and then I'll build the rail around the outside for the sled to mount to. And I decided not to put limiters on this because I don't turn full lock right hardly at all. And again, what happens when I turn full lock right is that swings down and that rotates and it stays locked, you know, like that with that swung under, and then it just drags it sideways when I try and go forwards. So again, I don't ever do that, and I don't want to give up the axis this way for going up and down slopes. So that's how it's going to be. That's the only thing I changed. I'm still going through my wheels trying to find the best one for over here that doesn't shake when we go. But again, it was only shaking when I was at like 45 miles an hour, and this is not meant for that. This is meant for like 25 miles an hour down to the lake. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take that jerry-rigged piece of crap off of there and paint it now.